That is scary. Last night, somebody shared a video with me and says, "Hey, is that you playing that?" I'm like, "What?" I went and looked, and if I had a white beard and probably a little skinnier, I would have. I swore I was looking at my twin. Anyway, welcome to the TLC Bear 2 here. It's Monday in a new month. So I seen something today. We got some new goals for this month. And the goals, and not in any particular order, are get this Bonneville running, get money collected, get bills paid, and get this other kidney stone taken care of. He says it's too large to pass, but they gave me medication to help the other one pass, which they should enlarge everything. Yeah, today, right side in the back, yeah, you just feel it a little bit, but if that one is moving, I'm not looking forward to that because they'll have to go after that one. So, and I think thanks to a YouTube viewer, I think what I'm going to do is hopefully I got some of my masking tape left from the body work on the cars. And, and the doors, that was what we painted this year. I'm going to put tape on my marks, since my eyeballs don't work at a distance right now. And, that way we can finish torquing on that head. Because then I got to work, then I can, Jesus. I can get that head torqued on, put the valve train on that side, get that all sealed up, then get the intake bolted on. Then I can fart around with the back exhaust manifold, get that back on. And, yeah. So, I guess, without further ado, I suppose I better get my stuff I'm going to take in with me and get in there and start working, huh? Work until my body says no more again, so. Wow, strange sight to see, too, is that all the cornfields around here are gone. They're done. They're out of here. So, all right, let's get in the shop. One of you asked, oh, just hit me another corn. One of you asked what I was using to torque down this stuff. Well, this is a snap-on digital torque wrench. That was the last setting. You just, that's on foot-pounds. There you got inch-pounds, Newton meters, and then foot-pounds. Just set it, and that was the initial torquing the head bolts to 37 foot-pounds. Okay. Here's the degree wheel. What you do is you put that on there. Then you, okay, where's 0? Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's 0. That would be 0. And then say, you got to go 20 degrees past. So I go from there all the way to there. Past. Well, I see the camera's even having a hard time. What I'm planning on, and I've been looking around here for a few minutes, I got that painter's tape. I can't even find any kind of tape right now. I was going to put tape here at the 0, and then at the 120, and then I'd know where I'm at. Since my eyeballs can't see further back. Well, do you think I can find my painter's tape or any kind of tape out here? I know I got it. I just... So I guess I'll keep looking for my tape so I can get that rigged up so I can see. Then we can finish torquing the back of the head on. And that was my problem. I can't see those little numbers. Even from where I'm sitting, it's very hard to read them. And not being able to see them is really driving me nuts because it's... So anyway, I gotta find that tape. Or some kind of tape. So, alright. Swore I looked in that cabinet, but there it is. So we're going to take a piece of tape here. Don't need quite that much, but okay. Now we're going to find 0. Okay. Zero. Okay. Now, and I'm going to take this marker here and put an X on 0, and I'll just mark that. Then I know that's the one I need. So I inadvertently don't go to here, then try coming around to that one. So there, now I can set this up like that at 0, and then pull around, and there's my 120 degrees. And this is all the tool is right there. This holds it. It's a stiff thing. And like I said in yesterday's video, once you start pulling, you don't let it come off, or take that off and reset it, because you just done screwed up. So we're going to see if that will help. So, alright. Okay, now to get the wires back up out of the way, like I had them. Just did that. Okay. Set the valve cover here. And alright. You know what? I'm just going to take the eyeglasses off right now since I'm using the tape, so my eyes don't piss with me. Okay. Still got a dilemma. Alright, give me a minute. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. You guys are trying to... Really? Come on. My set screw to hold this, I guess, has fizzled out. Okay. Take the hat off too. Alright, let's see. There we go. There's number 1 down. And I'm going to switch to a ratchet. I like the leverage from the breaker bar, but and see, that's where that's going to give me troubles back there. So I guess we'll do it one step at a time. Alright. I know this was a cheap tool, but God blessed. Tape was a good idea, for kind of, and it was painter's tape. It ain't supposed to stick nothing. As I go to take the tape off, I started peeling. You can see I started peeling the damn scale off. Wonderful. Nice. But anyway, the head bolts. I guess make sure if you do what I did, peel it off your scale first. I'm glad the thing was relatively cheap. I don't remember where I bought it. Because, yeah, that's... Yeah. I don't think there's anything I'll be torquing 360 degrees, so I guess I could have just left that tape on there. Oh well. Okay. Well, we got through that ordeal of getting the head torqued on. Right now I'm putting all the valve train on. And as you can see, I got lube up in there. Go and get the valve covers on, the upper intake on here. And I want to take a break, because then I'll mess with that exhaust, because I gotta pry up them. Now, I might have a friend stopping by later. Yeah, I'll need him to get under there and push that exhaust around, because I got a stud to put in. And these even go to 122 inch-pounds, and then you turn these 90 degrees past where they're at. I'm like, wow. I'll be able to put the valve cover on, and actually I'm going to bump the car over. Oops, damn bargain spiders. Bump the car over. Let's see. Some of these valves on this backside are open. We'll get these adjusted, and then pour some oil over them and oh, heck. That's still good. That's good. I need glasses. $132, I'm told you wrong. I remember going to here's 25, 26. And it don't take much. I'm going to turn this up so I can go okay. 90 degrees, I said. Alright, those are done. Okay. I did yesterday. Oil up in here right away. I suppose it's probably running down the back of the motor since it's tilted more. Alright, well, I'll get that tightened up. Oh, heck, what the hell. I'll have to look up the torque spec for the valve cover too, because there's even one for this. did spill. Alright, that valve cover's on. I guess we'll go ahead and get this intake ready to go on the stay on now. And whenever you work on this, guys, you cannot take this up lower intake and bottom upper intake off in one piece, because you got bolts inside here, one there and one here, so you cannot pull that off in one piece. If you do, you got problems. Okay, well, I gotta get my silicone to see if I can get it to move again. We're gonna put silicone here on the corners under these, and under this here in these corners. The rest of that should be left dry. So, all right, let's see if I can get that silicone to work. Well, I thought it was gonna be dead in the water. I couldn't get anything to come out of this thing, but I got her finally. Right here in the corners where we're gonna put those. Just in those corners for right now. All over the place. So, finger in it. Probably got a hold of that gun. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, I got enough down there in those corners yet. Okay. Put just where the heck I'm getting that all from on that. I'm done with that for right now. Okay, that's in. Time here. Make sure I got those. Pretty sure I did. Alright, that's tight. And since now I'm going to be closing this up, I'm going to take a little more oil. I I know I don't have the plug in yet, but just gotta make sure okay. Off. I already changed the gasket on this, so okay. Making sure they all start before too crazy here. Alright, well, I gotta go look up the intake torque and we'll get that torqued on. I've got the sync-wits printed off. So, yeah. Cool. We're good to go. Now if I had the two valve cover bolts for here, oh yeah, I gotta torque down the valve covers too. Valve cover. We're getting closer. Closer to where I'm going to have to, oops, sorry about that. Closer to where I'm going to have to get under this car and do that power steering hose before I can put all the brackets back on back there. Which means I got to jack this damn car up. Anyway, well, I better get this torqued on and we'll go from there. Well, it's starting to look like something. I'm just dreading getting down there, and one of you guys called and said, hey, why don't you still do out of the daughter's car for now? I might go do that because I gotta have this valve cover on tight so I can pour the oil back in this thing. That's how close we're getting. But I haven't done nothing with power steering yet. I guess I'm gonna have to get down there and I gotta get something and jack this car up a little higher. Huh? Uh-oh. The hell is that? Huh, I didn't even know. Evidently. Oh, those, yep, I sure do. I guess that's one of the intake bolts. I didn't even know I dropped the damn thing. So, yep. That's not a new intake. I used that purple power and cleaned that son of a bitch up. And I just gotta learn to take more breaks. Because I'm feeling good, going good. I mean, this thing's getting so freaking close to what? Being ready to run. But I know they sent a new gasket for right there. I don't think I'm going to screw around with messing with that. Because this thing goes in. Right there. So that heat shield goes back there, and I got the bolts for that laying in there. So let's see, we got these two right here. Pay attention where you're pointing the camera. I'm pretty sure they don't want to see what's on your wall. Boy, that would have... I'm glad I remembered to replace the gasket that's in here. That would have been a niche and a half. Anyway, I think I got them started. Yep. Or maybe not. Ow. Hell, for some reason that one don't want to start. But alright, well, I'll get that bolted on, and yeah, I'll get that bolted on. Well, we're close, but not today. Hopefully my monthly check is there, because I gotta get some mass flow air cleaner to lose shit here. Get that nasty mess cleaned up. Get that cleaned up, and I gotta do the power steering hose. Finally found the damn thing. It's not as bad as what I thought, but looking, I might have to put a rack in this car eventually if I keep it long enough. It's just not going to be the day, guys. I didn't bring nothing with me to eat again today, so I gotta get home. I'm not even sure what time of day it is. I hate this time change, but we're close, and I've only got one nut and I just cannot figure out where it goes. Thought it went to the alternator. Well, it might. It might. No, that. I don't know. Anyway, oh, I might know where that went. I'll have to go look at the daughter's car. I think I might have figured out where it goes now. I just gotta go home, so. We're close, really, really close. I mean, everything's going back where it's supposed to. And so. Well, guys and gals, we're very close to having this thing running again. Being able to drive it. And while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to stick this sucker in so I don't lose it. There. That switch there. Yeah, that's there, that's there. Oh, I think I might know where that goes. Okay. I might. Well, I'll figure out where it goes. It just. Everybody always compliments me on how I can keep all this stuff and tear all these different projects apart and put them back together. Well, this one, I've only had to refer to the daughter's car once to get it done. And I knew there was a bolt there. It's right behind the oil dipstick that didn't have a stud. I thought I took it out of the back, but I know I didn't. And shit, I gotta put the spark plugs in the back of the motor. At least the damn exhaust is on. I didn't think I was ever going to get that shit. So yeah. Well, guys, like I said, I'm going home. Go home, get rested up, and hit her again tomorrow. So thanks for watching TLC Bear, and hopefully tomorrow we're driving the car out of here. I'm ready to bring. I forgot about a project I was going to do on the Camaro, and I got to get the Camaro in here anyway and see what's going on with that tranny fluid. See where that's leaking, see if it's something I can fix quick, or what the heck that's about. After laying on the floor to figure out how I got. It's going to be a bitch to put that hose in, but not as bad as what I thought. But oh well. Alright, we're out of here. See you later.